Hi everyone, this is Rick Prokop at Piano Power Lessons. Today we're going to learn to read the notes of the left hand of Lightly Row. And after that we'll go to the keyboard and I'll show you how to play it. And as explained in the last lesson, we're in the key of D major now, so the notes we're using are D, E, F sharp, G, and A. So reading the left hand isn't that bad, and I say that because if you look at the whole score, there are a lot of A's. So here's an A, here, and then here. Come down to the third line. Again, there's an A on top all the way through, and then the fourth line is the same as the second line. So knowing that all these A's are present, you just have to learn the other notes, which isn't that bad. So what I'm going to do is just point to the other notes and say them, all right? And you listen, and then I'll point again, and I won't say anything, and you try to say them, okay? I'll put a metronome on. And these are ticking quarter notes. 1, 2, 1. Here we go. D, G, F sharp, D, F sharp. You try. Let's try again. D, G, F sharp, D, F sharp. You try. Okay, good. Okay, on the second line, I just want to go over this note, these two notes, and these two notes. So this is an F sharp. This is called a third if you've studied your intervals. This is an E to a G, so we say EG, and this is called a perfect fifth, which is the root and the fifth of the D scale, which is DA. All right? So I'm going to say these three, and then I'll have you try to do it without me saying it. All right, I'm going to do it very slowly. I'll have the metronome ticking eighth notes. In other words, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Okay, here we go. F sharp, E, G, D, A. Your turn. And again, here I go, F sharp, E, G, D, A. Your turn. All right, now we're going to go through the first two lines saying all of the notes. You already know that these are A's, so let's see if we can get through all the way from here to here, and I'll have the metronome on slowly. So the metronome is ticking eighth notes again. So we have 1 and 2 and 1. Here we go. 2, D, A, G, A, F sharp, A, D, F sharp, A, D, A, G, A, F sharp, E, G, D, A. All right, now your turn. 1 and 2 and. Okay, good. All right, the only thing left to do now is the left hand of third line down. And we have what's called a major second here. And I'll explain this in more detail right after this, after we learn to read this line. But what we have here is a G and an A, G, A, then the fifth again, D, A, D, A, F sharp. Okay? All right, so let's try this with the metronome ticking on quarter notes. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, G, A, G, A, D, A, D, A, F sharp. Okay, now you try it. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, now what I'd like to do is discuss the chords that are used that are implied by these notes in the left hand. And there are two chords. In a simple song like this, usually the 1 chord is used, and that would be D, F sharp, A, and then a chord built on the 5th step of the scale, which is A, and that would be called A 7th, which would be A, C sharp, E, and G, which is known as the 5-7 chord. So I've written them down up here, and you might want to copy this down and memorize these notes. And if I were to substitute the notes that are already here in the left hand with the chords, this is what the piece would sound like. So D major, A 7th, D major. And again, second line, D major, A 7th, D, A, D. Now we're at the third line, A 7th. Again, back to D. Fourth line, D, A 7th, D, A 7th, and D. So let's go back to the original notes here and try to discover why I said that these notes imply one or the other of these two chords. So in the first measure, we have D and A. And we also have F sharps up here in the right hand, and we look up here, and here's D, F sharp, and A. Second measure has G and A, and up here are G's and E's. All right, the C sharp is left out. It's kind of like implied. Well, we have A's, E's, and G's. They're all in this A 7th chord. All right, third measure, F sharp. There's a D up here. There's an A here. There's the whole D triad, right? D, F sharp, A. And then here you can, right off the bat, see D, F sharp, A. Okay? So this is all D major. All right, the second line is a repeat of the line above, but then we have F sharp, D and F sharp, so D major is implied, D, F sharp, A. We get down to here, we have E, G, and A, and we look up here, E, G, and A is part of the A 7th chord. And then we have D, A, F sharp. So we have the complete D major triad in open position. Now, very often in music, when you see a major second like this in the left hand, it represents the 7th and the root of the 7th chord. So we have G, A, and you look up here, G is the 7th and A is the root. And the way that it normally resolves is to go outward slightly. The 7th, the G, resolves down to the F sharp of the 1 chord. So the 7th resolves down to the 3rd of the 1 chord, and the A just remains there as the 5th of the 1 chord. Remember, the 1 chord is D, F sharp, A, root, 3rd, 5th. So we have something that sounds like this. A dissonance resolving to a pleasant sounding 3rd. However, in the case of this particular piece, the major second instead of resolving down to the third F sharp A, it resolves down to the fifth D A, which is the root and the fifth of the D triad. Well, why does it do that? Because the third, the F sharp, is up here in the melody. Now, there's another interesting thing going on in the left hand. And the way the left hand is set up, it's kind of static, meaning it's just staying in this one place. And it doesn't sound like a melody, does it? It just sounds like a kind of chordal accompaniment using notes of the chord. But as far as counterpoint, like we experienced in the first 5 or 6 songs we played where we had 2 melodies going on at the same time, that doesn't seem to be the case here. But if we look more carefully, we have a melody. We have this D, this G, this F sharp, and then the D, and then the D, the G, then F sharp, E, and the D. So it's kind of like a little melody that would go with this. But the addition of the A's in all of these measures, it adds motion to the left hand, and it's also a common tone of both the 1 chord, right? Here's the A in the 1 chord and the 5 chord. Up here, it's the 5th note of the chord. On the 5 chord, it's the root of the chord. So when these notes line up with the melody notes, specifically these A's, they add a little color to the whole picture. See, now we have color. Not so much here, but here's color, right here. Okay, so that's the function of all of these A's on the second beats of each measure. All right, before we go down to the keyboard, I want to discuss how we're going to play these notes in the left hand. Specifically, what kind of moves are we going to do with our wrist to correspond with the wrist movements in the right hand as the right hand notes are being played. And if you remember, we had a down, up, down, down, up, down, up in the right hand, then down, up, 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 up. So we want to get the left hand to correspond to that. So what we're going to do is simply down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now watch. Down, up, up, up. So here you'll have a physical group in the left hand corresponding with this long physical group in the right hand. All right, down here is the same thing. We have down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But it's a little tricky here because we have, in the right hand, we have down, up, up, down, up. So we have to try to do the same thing in the left hand because it makes it a lot easier when we put the hands together. So on this F sharp, it's going to be a down, and then on these 2 notes, the E and the G, it's going to be an up, down, and then an up to the D and the A. So once again, down, up, down, up. And that's how you would do that. Third line is simple because above the left hand is just a physical group starting with a down, right? And it gets higher and higher, and then it comes down again. So this is just a down, up, 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 down, up, up. Same thing here. Down, up, 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 down, up, up, up. Okay? And then the last line is similar to the second line. So we're all done with the reading aspect of learning the left hand. Let's go down to the keyboard now. So what I'd like to do is play it for you first, and I'll be saying the moves as we go, and then I'll put the metronome on at the end and play it with the metronome without me saying anything. So first line, we have down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, highest point. Second line, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and to, and. Third line, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Fourth line, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and to, and. All right, the metronome's on, and here we go. 1 and 2 and. Well, that should do it for today, and I hope to see you at the next lesson when we put the hands together. Have a great day.